The music is from a French song by Edith Piaf, whose lyrics had been translated into Filipino by Floyd Quintos, UPAA Distinguished Alumnus for Culture and the Arts in 2022. The song is performed in this video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music. Arts in 2022. The song is performed in this video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music. Arts in 2022. The song is performed in this video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music. Arts in 2022. The song is performed.
May tuyot nanliliit kung ako'y iyong
in this video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music.
ay
Arts in 2022.
alam ng pag-asa'y maglaho, tibay ng puso'y buong-buo.
Song is performed.
Maghinto ng niliyay ang lahat sinaw.
Nice video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music.
Ay
Arts in 2022.
alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay ang
Video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music.
ay puso ko'y iyong
Arts in 2022.
alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay lakas ko'y nagmumula.
Video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music.
Alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay lakas ko'y
Video by Arman Ferrer. College of Music.
alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay lakas ko'y sa langit itutuloy pa rin.
Video by Arman Ferrer from the UP College of Music.
Alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay lakas ko'y sa langit itutuloy pa rin.
Video by Arman Ferrer.
Alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay
Video by Arman Ferrer.
sinta ay alam ay ang lahat sinaw. Ay ang lahat ay aking
Kung ibigin mo ng tunay, may it inspire our own varsity athletes to bring glory and honor to our university. Kung varsity athletes to bring glory and honor to our university.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May we request everyone to kindly for the entrance of the honor guards. Thank you. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. We hope you had a good and enjoyable dinner. We will begin our award ceremony with this song of prayer to be rendered by Kenneth Cataylo from the UP College of Music. Please rise.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory
Please remain standing for the entrance of colors by the UP Rayadillo Honor Guards, which will be followed by the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the President of our Alumni Association. For his welcome remarks, UP Alumni Regent Robert Aranton.
Good evening. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. My fellow alumni, friends, and distinguished guests, welcome home to Ang Bahay ng Alumni, a place that holds the spirit of every graduate of the University of the Philippines. Tonight, we stand together as one UP community bound by the values instilled in us by our alma mater, honor, excellence, and service. I extend my deepest gratitude to everyone who has made tonight possible, especially our dedicated UPAA Board of Directors and members of our Search and Awards Committee. They are here now. Your diligent efforts ensure that we continue to recognize the very best of UP's alumni, and for that we are truly grateful. Before we move with the awards ceremony, let's take a moment to reflect on the work we have done together this past year. The UPAA has been relentless in this pursuit of initiatives that uplift our alumni, our university, and our country. These accomplishments are a testament to the strength of our community. Let's take a look at what we have so far achieved. Kindly roll the VTR, please.
Isa lang ang ating pamantasan, isa lang ating adhikain. So it's very important that we create a sense of community. In other words, one UP.
We are scholar ng bayan. So I think it is our obligation to give back. One UP is a call for action. It's a call for unity and collaboration among all UPAA chapters in the Philippines and around the world. This is a long-term project. We are now doing the foundation. The main mission of this 4E's Connect is to bridge the gap between education and employment.
4E's Connect is anchored with 3 pillars under which proposed projects shall be facilitated. First, UPCDX. It aims to promote and provide supplemental support in capacity building and skills development in senior high school. The aim is to prepare these students for higher education. Just recently, a batch of teacher scholars have completed a training program under the Wadwani Foundation. Next is UP FlexWork Scholarship. It intends to provide part-time employment opportunities for students, allowing them to gain practical work experience while balancing their academic requirements. Lastly, we have UP Up and About. Its objective is to provide a broad platform designed to bring together various services for our alumni while encouraging collaboration among the UP community. Under the UP Up and About dashboard, we have the following services: the relaunch of the official UPAA website, and soon will be the establishment of a job placement office in fulfillment of UPAA's mandate as stipulated in its bylaws. Through this office, UP, UPAA, and DOLE shall deliver free employment services not only to UP alumni and students, but also its immediate community.
We went around the other chapters to rally support.
To my fellow UP alumni, I'd like to encourage you to join our upcoming projects and events.
At sana magkakaisa tayo at nagpapasalamat ako sa mga inisyatiba ng alumni para matupad ang vision na ito na One UP. So congratulations sa current leadership. Pabuhay ang UP alumni.
One UP!
Maraming salamat po. The flagship project and its achievements are the result of the unwavering dedication of our UPAA board, our secretariat, and most importantly, you, the alumni, whose support makes all this possible. Together, we prove that there is no limit to what we can achieve when we unite in service to our beloved UP and our country. Tonight, we gather to celebrate 96 extraordinary men and women who embody the very essence of honor, excellence, and service. These are leaders, pioneers, trailblazers, individuals who made a lasting impact, not just in their fields, but on our nation. We all know that UP's motto has long been honor and excellence. But this year, under the visionary leadership of UP President Jimenez, a new dimension has been added: service. As our President eloquently put it, aanhin ang husay at dangal kung walang malasakit at pakikipagkapwa-tao. What is honor and excellence without compassion and empathy for our fellow Filipinos? This new motto, honor, excellence, and service, captures the true essence of the UP spirit. Our pursuit of excellence and our commitment to honor are driven by a deep sense of service to our nation, to uplift the lives of our people, and to be catalyst for positive change. To our awardees tonight, my sincere congratulations. You represent the best of what UP has to offer. Your accomplishments inspire us all to strive higher, give more, and serve better. You are living examples of how honor and excellence, when combined with service, can change the world. To everyone present here tonight, thank you for coming together to celebrate this spirit of honor, excellence, and service. Our history as a university has always been intertwined with the history of our country. From the very first day we stepped foot on campus, we were taught that our knowledge, skills, and success mean nothing if they are not used in the service of our country. Service is what defines us. It is what gives meaning to our honor and our excellence. It is in this hopeful environment that the UPAA, formed in 1913, and this year, 2024, celebrates 111th year. So, one UP of serving our beloved university. As the specter of COVID-19 continues to fade away, UPAA is intensifying all efforts to live up to our mandate as stated in our bylaws. As we continue to walk this path together, let us reignite the fire of service within our hearts. Let us continue to make a difference, not just for ourselves, but for our community and our university, for every Filipino whose life we can touch. Tonight, may we celebrate not just the accomplishments of the few, but the enduring legacy of UP, a legacy of leadership, selflessness, and hope for the future. May this evening inspire all of us to live out the values of honor, excellence, and service in everything we do. Mabuhay ang ating mga awardees Mabuhay ang ating mga alumni at mabuhay ang ating mahal na bayan. Thank you. And now, it is my great honor to introduce to you the 22nd President of the University of the Philippines System, President Angelo Gigil Jimenez.
Maayong gabi. Magandang gabi sa ating lahat. I wanted to greet some of the brightest stars that ever came out of the university tonight, but truly I am blinded by the light, that particular light. I am blinded, but what I feel is like a million point of light, because I began to realize, just walking in, I have never seen this place so full. But I also realized that perhaps tonight, right here at the Bahay ng Alumni, are concentrated some of the brightest lights that ever walked our land. And for that, congratulations. On the way here, I was walking with sudden trepidation because I realized I do not know how to speak to a 116-year-old institution with over 300 alumni since it was founded. And I tried to reflect about this institution. No other university in the country has ever had this much influence on the growth and history of our country and perhaps its future direction. I remember in 1906, in 1908, 1906 was the College of Medicine. We were founded to provide the leadership for a planned new nation, Asia's first democratic republic, and we have succeeded at it so outstandingly well. The facts are there for everyone to see. Our records told me that 13 of the 17 presidents of this country came from this school. 6 of them, they actually earned their degree. The others were honoris causa. But they're UP graduates anyway. About 15 now, because of Chis Escudero. 15 of the 24, now 25 Senate President came from this school. About 14 of the 26 or so Speakers of the House came from our school. About 16 of the 29 or so Chief Justices of the Supreme Court, one of them a former Chief Justice with us here, Teresita de Castro, ma'am, came from our school. Teresita de Castro of Sigma Alpha Nu. Sigma Alpha lang. Galit. I'm sorry. No one comes close to us. At the academic side, 44 of the 80 national artists, including Ang Kyokok, Amorsolo, came from our school. 42 of the 42 or so, of the 44 or so national scientists came from this school. The last one is Carmencita Padilla of UP Manila and Romulo Davide of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. They were just declared just a few days ago 8 of only 9 national social scientists came from our school. And if you look at the roster of the captains of industry, some of them are here tonight. You will see that list replete with names coming from this school. For over 100 years, we have produced them. But I'm beginning to think, have we done enough? The United Nations say that 54 million Filipinos are food insecure. We are accused of being one of the most unequal countries in the world. Something to think about. And for over 100 years, we have said honor and excellence, and we followed those motto. But I ask tonight, have we done enough? I will not, of course, answer that question because we have definitely done so well for ourselves. I will not dwell on further numbers because I believe in simplification and we are not here to debate all those things. But I was just wondering, what can we do? I remember these things we asked when we were students, sino ang kikibo kung hindi tayo kikibo? Sino ang kikilos kung hindi tayo kikilos? Kung hindi ngayon, ay wag na. I was thinking about these things because I know I will be asked to speak before you today. And just out of the blue, I remember when I was 7 years old or so, I remember a book written in 1971 by my favorite, up to now, my favorite wit, humorist, and philosopher, who wrote a book entitled The Lorax. Now you know who this guy is. He's Dr. Seuss. And looking at our numbers today, 300 glittering names in the history of this country, the Lorax said, it's someone like you, don't care a whole awful lot. Nothing will ever get better. It's not. I was 7 years old. It's decades ago. So I was thinking, when we were founded as a national university, there was no public school system. Today, 116 years later, we have around 150 state universities and colleges, and local universities and colleges, another 150, around 300. And the University of the Philippines gets 20% of the budget for higher education. 20%. The Filipino people, in their wisdom, decided to set us up and give us 20%. The rest will divide what remains. And there are about 2,000 higher educational institutions in this country. College education is well taken care of in terms of numbers. So I'm beginning to think, if after 100 years, the situation has changed dramatically, what should we do? And I'm reimagining UP. Alam niyo po, in the last board exam cycles, 270 of our students ended up in the top 10 of the bars, of the board and bar exams. 270. No other school came as close. And of the 270, 19 was number 1. I'm very proud of it, but is that really what we want to be? If we are going to say that that is our biggest achievement to produce the brightest because they top the board and the bar, are we not accepting the fact that we are just one of them? We are just one university among thousands of universities. Only better. But we have always had a different mission. We have always been burdened by a task far larger than self-aggrandizement, individual. We were here to build a nation that is deeply rooted in the aspirations of our people, deeply founded on our deepest devotion as a nation. That is a terrible burden to bear. Today, 44% of our students come from private schools. 27% from public science high schools, as well endowed. 29% comes from general public high schools. Every year, for some reason, 1,400 students pass the UPCAT, the most difficult entrance exam in this country. About 10,000 plus pass the UPCAT. 5,500 would come from the National Capital Region, and about 1,400 would not enroll in UP. And we found out, our data scientist told me, that 40% will not enroll in UP because they have no money. These are some of those things that I'm thinking of as the 22nd president of the Philippines. I'm thinking of reimagining the university to fulfill that promise that remains to be fulfilled for our country. Prosperity, a beautiful life, equity, sustainability. These are abstract words. And I keep telling the students today that they really have to take advantage of their UP education, because for every peso that goes to the university, there's always one Filipino who is sick but cannot buy medicine, who is 1 peso less poorer to buy medicine. 1 peso less poorer for a homeless Filipino, for a hungry Filipino. That these people, in their deepest wisdom, decide to indulge us with much. Alam niyo po, tinatarget ko po yung 40% of 1,400 na galing sa mga geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas. We're targeting them. I've set aside 50 million for their scholarship for 300 of them. Hirap na hirap kami hagilapin kasi napakalayo po talaga ng mga lugar na pupuntahan nila. Noong isang araw lang, tinawagan sa akin kasi isa-isa po talaga namin. 70 pa lang ang masigure namin. Napakahirap pong simulan. Tumawag ko sa Chancellor natin sa Cebu, si Leo Malagar. Leo, sabi ko, UP Law rin yun eh. Ano problema? Walang makapagsundo. Leo, sunduin mo. Sunduin mo. Bayaran natin. Kasi sayang yung isa na yun. And I told them, Leo, doon sa Daan Bantayan sa Cebu, may mga UP alumni doon, mga kaklase ko. Tawagan mo. Mag-request ka naman. Dalhin nyo sa UP Cebu sa Lahog. Sayang yung isang estudyante na yon. Ano yun po? One of the things that truly hurt me, it's almost existential hurt, was a report from UP Manila. College of Medicine student had to drop out because she went hungry. May scholarship naman. Totoo, may scholarship. Pero hindi niya ma-attain, nagutom ang mga kapatid niya, binahaginan niya mga kapatid niya. Siya ang nagutom, siya ang nawala sa College of Medicine. I'm sorry to mention this college. A featured doctor from an underprivileged class. He could have been a great doctor. Who knows? Alam po ni Regent Greg Pastor Pidi kung gaano kahirap pumasok sa College of Medicine. Mas mahirap pa raw kaysa College of Law. These are some of the things we're doing. So we set this aside. But sabi ko, targetin nyo naman kahit 100 sa first year of implementation. We will do better next time. Alam niyo po, ina sa binubuksan natin, we want to open up for this underprivileged kasi wala talaga silang laban sa UPCAT. Paano nila kalabanin yung mga top schools? And we will not discriminate against the rest just because they're bright. But we want to provide avenues for the underprivileged people to be able to access our vaunted high-quality education. And this is how. Nagbubukas po tayo ng associate degrees. What you'll do, if you don't make it, you enroll for 2 years, and if you have good grades for 2 years, you can enter a regular program of your choice. Yung 2 years mo will become your UPCAT. But within those 2 years, we're going to do massive intervention. Reading comprehension, math, science. Former President Emil Q. Javier told me of an experiment he did 30 years ago wherein he plucked 100 students from ARM, the poorest region in our country, bombarded them with intervention. After 2 years, this cohort of students from the underprivileged class, their general weighted average was higher than the general average of the entire University of the Philippines. It can be done if we do it. And this is just an example of what we're saying. We are as well globalizing. Alam niyo po, alam naman po natin sa Republic Act 9500, that's the law revising the UP Charter, that the University of the Philippines' mission is to lead in higher education. And we are 4 things. We are a teaching university, we are a research university, we are a regional and global university, and we are a public service university. Sometimes this public service is called extension. Libre na po ang tuition sa UP sa first course mo. Pero kahit magbayad ka po ng pinaka-full amount of UP fees, eh malayo pa rin ang babayaran mo compared to the other schools. Just last year, we formulated what we call UP Education Without Borders, and we call it Ventures in International Academia, or VINTA, in transnational academia. What we're trying to do is offer online UPOE online courses. I am targeting the 10 million Filipinos in the diaspora. Alam niyo po, just last year, 2.4 million Filipinos left the country for better jobs abroad. Some of them because they want to pursue higher level progress in their areas of research, but most of them simply because of a lack of opportunities. I'm reaching out to them, and I told them, I want to provide this education free for Filipinos working abroad in lower skilled jobs or non-skilled jobs like domestic helpers, if they care to do it. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, if I provide micro-credentials or even full degrees, and our Open University has produced even up to the PhD degree. One of them I met in Dubai. He's teaching railroad engineering, communications, and part of railroad engineering. Ganito inisip ko. In 2022, I think, the remittance of our overseas Filipino workers has reached $34 billion. The late figures, I was told, I haven't checked, is about 38 billion US dollars. That's almost 10% of gross domestic product. That is a key pillar of our macroeconomic stability. What if, since majority are low-skilled or no-skilled workers at all doing menial jobs, what if I provide them through OU micro-credentials that can improve their skills and they can aspire for higher paying jobs at scale, millions of them. If I can only target 10%, I was doing the numbers, what's going to happen? We are going to move people from areas of lower paying jobs to higher paying jobs, from areas of higher risk jobs to lower risk jobs, because the higher paying jobs are always lower risk as a general rule. And not only that, we can increase remittance by some $3 billion US. And for what? A program that cost us nothing. Remember, online university, Khan Academy, 1 teacher, 1 million students. Pag na-establish mo na yung infrastructure mo, yung 101 student, wala nang extra cost yan. Cost would marginally approach zero. These are the kinds of things of intervention that we'd like to encourage. I wanted to partner with other schools. Alam niyo po, we produced a module for teaching physics, math, and science to students. Ang tagal-tagal na lang, is a very good module, but hindi man lang natin mapapatent. Sabi ko, copyright lang daw. Sabi ko, the best patent lawyers in the land camp of our school. Hindi ako naniniwala hindi mapapatent. But we are going towards these things, strengthen our innovation. And innovation for me is simply defined as bringing the laboratory to the market when they can begin to benefit the Filipino people. Tama na po yung research. May citation yung professor, mag-i-improve yung kanyang career. Ang test natin is this. Ang mga research ba natin, nadala natin sa merkado at nasimulan na bang magbenepisyo ang mga Pilipino? Ang College of Medicine, School of Public Health, UP Manila, number 1 dito eh. Meron sila mga herbal medicine that's now in the market. They're very advanced. The College of Agriculture as well. Alam niyo po that Maya 1 is a satellite developed here in UP Diliman. It's still orbiting space as we speak today. It's built by us together with our partners in the Japanese. At Kyushu University, I think, or Hokkaido. Hindi ko na po matandaan kasi we built several of them. We are improving in omics, genomics. Alam mo po, nilapit sa akin po ng UP Manila at saka Philippine Genome Center. Ang gusto nila, they want to map the Filipino genome. Alam niyo po yon? Every ethnicity sa bansa natin, i-map natin ang Filipino genome to determine the propensity of every ethnic group for some of our greatest killer diseases tulad ng hypertension, heart attack, diabetes. Ano pa yung iba? Cancer. Because once you're able to sequence that genome, you know exactly what medicine to administer to that person or to that group of people. Ang tawag sa akin po, precision medicine. But can you imagine what kind of a legacy project is that? To map the Filipino genome. For all you know, may saan-saan dito, may genes pa ni Genghis Khan. These are very ambitious projects. Kamakailan lang lumapit sa akin yung ating graduate, si Joel Marciano. He's a secretary of the Philippines Space Agency. Sabi niya, Pres, i-rent ko yung anechoic chamber niyo. This chamber, walang echo. Ano yan? I want to develop a space industry. That is what kind of excites us. I think that we have to strengthen innovation so that we can create industries and even measure the value of industries to provide jobs for our people. Marami pa po tayong pwedeng gawin, pero ito na lang po ang request ko. Everywhere we go, our people would like to help. And people would like actually to partner with us. I don't know what's happening today, but I've been going all over the world. May problema tayo, no? Pero I am so confident that our potential collective strength, akuin na lang kaya natin ang problema. Alam niyo po, alam niyo naman siguro 2019 PISA survey, 9 of our 10-year-old cannot read. No. Kulela tayo sa buong mundo. Of 79 countries, I think. 71 countries yata. Sa math and science, we're not kulelat. We are not last. We are second to the last. Inulit yung survey. Huwag natin pag-usapan buong mundo. Sa ASEAN, kulelat na naman tayo. Buti na lang, for the first time, sinali ang Cambodia. Hindi na tayo ang huli. Alam niyo po, akala ko, magagaling yung private schools natin ng mayayaman. Alam niyo sa survey, Our best performing students, including the public school, are only equivalent to the middling performing students in Singapore. I just met the president of Singapore this morning on the way here, and we have some projects that go together. Ito lang po, I did not come here to rain on our parade. I came here so that we can reimagine and perhaps get the resolve to help our country. Akuin na lang kaya natin ang problema. Huwag na po tayo magturuan because I believe we can. Final question, pinapaupo na ako. Final question ko na lang, isa-cite ko lang kasi nakita ko sa crowd eh. I went to Stanford University last year because I was invited to the closing remarks of the APEC Education Summit in November last year. And I met a graduate student of ours, his name was Gian Bintura, taking up civil engineering in Stanford. That's the most expensive school. Sabi ko, Gian, magkano bang nakalap mong total scholarship natin? 7 million po, Pres. Magkano ang gastos mo dito sa Stanford? 21 million po. Luckily, I met Chato Calderon. She's here with us here today. Sabi niyo, Chato, tulungan niyo naman na maka-afford itong mga to. Kasi ambisyon na natin yan. We will send more postgraduate, postdoc students abroad to learn the skills because we cannot wait. Hindi natin maasahan kung tayo-tayo lang. You know what saved Gian? There is a guy named Neil, I hope Neil doesn't mind, Professor Neil Bura from the College of Engineering. He was able to get a big endowment for research on carbon capture of rocks from the National Science Development Board of the US. He's a tenured professor in Stanford. Pinasok niya sa Gian para may trabaho si Gian at kaya niyang mabayaran yung day-to-day expense. If I send 5 scientists from Stanford at 21 million, alam niyo po, 100 million lang yun. 4 na Lamborghini lang yun. Kayang-kaya bayaran ni Sid Consunhe. Si Sid nagigising na eh. So anyway, these are the kind of things. At kung gusto nyo talagang tulong, ang daming paraan, tawagan lang po. Alam ko, marami pa pong kailangan baguhin sa university, but we will try to change it. Isa sa mga reklamo sa akin na gusto magbigay, ang hirap magbigay sa UP, ang daming cheche-bureche, daming papeles. Second, kulang sa monitoring. Alam ko po yun, we're trying to correct that now. But itong tandaan nyo, if you give big to UP, 150% tax credit. Pipirmahan ko yung tax credit ninyo. If you give to the UP Foundation, a private foundation, 100% pa rin ang tax credit. So at the end of the day, after this long speech, and people are now asking me, because there will be performance here, what am I saying today? What do I really want to tell you tonight? Simple. I want your money. Give to UP. And I will receive it quickly. Because if someone like you who can blind the world with your brilliance don't care a whole awful lot, nothing will ever change. It's not. We are special. Ngayong gabi.
Thank you for that inspiring message, President Jimenez. We will now proceed with the recognition and presentation of our UPAA awardees. Our first set of awards will be announced by UPAA Board Member, Director Dan Abando.
Good evening, everyone. We can now start the awards. The UPAA Multi-Generation Alumni Family Awards are cited for their distinct achievement in having produced several generations of UP graduates, thus upholding the UP tradition of academic excellence and nurturing a heritage of the finest family values, both of which are highly worthy of admiration and emulation by our present and future generations. Our first awardees belong to the family that produced 3 generations of UP graduates. The first award goes to the Bernabe Sadul family, represented by Attorney Zenaida B. Sadul, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1963. Our next awardee belong to the Bonco Huino family, represented by Miss Bernadette Huino Esquivel, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1980, and Master of Business Administration, 1987. Generation Family Award also goes to the Castrillo family, represented by Miss Maria Cecilia O. Valenia, Bachelor of Music, 1984, and Master of Music, 1987. The Gonzalez family is represented by Miss the Castrillo family is represented by Miss Maria Cecilia Valenia, Bachelor of Music, 1984, and Master of Music, 1987. The award is also presented to the Gonzalez family, represented by Miss Iris Cecilia G. Gonzalez, Bachelor of Arts, 1998. Family Award also goes to the Havalera Bonco family. Receiving the award is Attorney Paul J. Bonco, Bachelor of Science, 1992, and Bachelor of Laws, 1997. Congratulations also to the Manalang family. The award will be received by Miss Maria Veronica Manalang Kaya, Bachelor of Science, 1966, magna cum laude. Once again, congratulations to the Manalang family. Our next awardees belong to the Navarro Muego family, represented by Dr. Paul Edward N. Muego, Diploma in Community Development 1998 and Master in Community Development 2000. Once again, congratulations to the Navarro Muego family. May we also call on the proud members of the Kimbo family. The award will be received by Mr. Raul Kimbo, Bachelor of Science in Forestry 1970 and Master of Science 1980. Congratulations to the Kimbo family. And finally, our last awardee under the 3-Generation Alumni Family Awards is presented to the Sese family, represented here by Dr. Norman Tibayan Sese, Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, 1985. Once again, congratulations to the Sese family. Mabuhay po kayong lahat, and thank you for your continued patronage of the University of the Philippines. Our next set of awardees under the Multi-Generation UP Alumni Family Award will be presented to the family with a distinct achievement of having produced not just 3, but 4 generations of UP graduates, thus upholding the UP tradition of academic excellence and nurturing a heritage of the finest family values, both of which are highly worthy of admiration and emulation by our present and future generations. The first set of family to receive the award belongs to the Alias family, represented by Maria Esther Alias Feder, Bachelor of Science in Business Economics, 1975, and Master of Business Administration, 1987. Dito. Thank you. Congratulations again. Coming up for the next award is the Bernardo family, represented by Mr. Angelo Juner A. Bernardo Jr., Bachelor of Science in Tourism 1995, Masters in Business Administration 2003. Congratulations to the Bernardo family. We now welcome the members of the Fuentebella family, represented by Miss Patricia Rina Fuentebella Aldaba, Bachelor of Arts 1995. Thank you and congratulations to the Fuentebella family. The 4th-generation family award is also given to the Havelosa family, and receiving their award is Mr. Teodoro Luis Havelosa Jr., Bachelor of Arts 1990. Big congratulations to the Havelosa family. Congratulations also to the Kapunan Abis family for this award, represented by Engineer Bernardo F. Abis, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, 1984, cum laude. Thank you and congratulations to the Kapunan Abis family. Another 4th-generation family award goes to the Luna family, represented by Attorney Susan Havelosa Atienza, Bachelor of Arts 1986 and Bachelor of Laws 1981. Congratulations to the Luna family. Next awardee are the members of the Seraon family. Coming up to receive their award is Dr. Lilian Paredes Seraon, Doctor of Dental Medicine, 1953. Thank you to the Seraon family. And the last 4th-generation family award is presented to the Torres family, led by Attorney Lourdes Deloso Torres, Associate in Arts 1954 and Bachelor of Laws 1958. the Torres family. Well, congratulations and mabuhay to the multi-generation of UP Alumni Family Awardees. Keep up the good work, and may your tribe, our UP tribe, increase.
Thank you, Director Dan.
Exit po muna tayo.
We will now pause for the song number by our special guest artist tonight, a distinguished product of the UP College of Arts and Letters, an MA in Musical Theater at Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, University of London. Please welcome Miss Mika Pineda.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing fine. It's good to be back at UP, so let's do this. You are the song playing so softly in my heart. I reach for you. You seem so near yet so far. I hope and I pray you'll be with me someday, 'cause I know down inside you are mine and I'm your true love. Or am I dreaming? How can I, each time I try to say goodbye, you are there. You look my way, I touch the sky. We can share tomorrow and forevermore. I'll be there to love you so. You're my I know for sure that we were meant to fall in love. I look in your eyes, I know what you're thinking of. I try not to say the words that might scare you away, 'cause I know down inside you are mine and I'm your true love. Please no more dreaming. How can I, each time I try to say goodbye, you are there. You look my way, I touch the sky. We can share tomorrow and forevermore. I'll be there to love you so. You are my soul. You are my We can share tomorrow and forevermore. I'll be there to love you so. You are my soul. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later on for another number. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mika. Let's now continue the recognition of new awardees. Our next awardees will receive the Presidential Service Award. This is given to an individual by the UPAA President for rendering exceptional service in pursuit of the goals of UP the UP Alumni Association, and the UP Alumni in general. Our first awardee is cited for his invaluable contributions to labor law and industrial relations and decades of government service across the Philippines, that continue to improve employment opportunities across the Philippines and Southeast Asia. He is Undersecretary Benedicto Ernesto R. Bitonio Jr., Bachelor of Arts, 1982, Bachelor of Laws, 1989. Congratulations for his significant contributions to achieve changes in the Philippine health sector by applying lessons learned during the COVID-19 pandemic to strengthen primary health care in pursuit of universal health care. Congratulations to Secretary Teodoro J. Herbosa, Bachelor of Science, 1979, and Doctor of Medicine, 1983. Our next awardee, for her leadership and dedication which impacted community service, education, and the UP Alumni Association, cultivating growth and development in multiple sectors. The Presidential Service Award is presented to Miss Rebecca F. Marunilla, Bachelor of Arts, 1969. Congratulations. The next award is the UPAA Distinguished Service Award for an alumnus. Unlike the previous three awardees, this award was vetted and passed by the entire UPAA board. Our awardee is cited for promoting Philippine tourism through the cultivation of love and pride of place, the appreciation of tangible and intangible culture, community participation, and international linkages, and for his dedication to humanitarian service as the Secretary General of the Philippine Red Cross. The award for distinguished service by an alumnus is presented to Attorney Oscar P. Palabiab, Bachelor of Arts, 1968, and Bachelor of Laws, 1972. Congratulations, Attorney Palabiab. And now for the Distinguished Service Award for an alumni chapter. It is given to an alumni chapter, whether here or abroad, that is duly accredited by the UPAA for its meritorious and exceptional activities, projects, and other services which benefit not only the chapter members, but also the university, the UPAA, and the alumni community. For its unwavering commitment to alumni engagement, professional development, scholarship programs, and social responsibility, our first awardee is the UP College of Business Administration Alumni Association Incorporated. The award will be received by its chairman, the Honorable Senator Manuel B. Villar Jr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1970, and Master of Business Administration, 1973. Congratulations to the UPCBAA, our second awardee for Distinguished Service Award by an alumni chapter, goes to the UP School of Economics Alumni Association for fostering professional and social development among alumni, securing significant funding for scholarships and facilities, and enhancing engagement through diverse programs and advocacy efforts. The award will be accepted by its president, Ms. Mia Angela C. Alentahan, Bachelor of Science in Business Economics, 1992. Congratulations to all the awardees. Now we move on to the special awards. Fellow alumni, for the first time in the history of the UPAA award ceremony, we are presenting the UPAA Presidential Merit Award for service for their volunteerism, concern, and willingness to support the UPAA in any capacity. This award is bestowed upon past presidents of the UPAA who continue to serve and embrace the ideals of our association even beyond their terms of office. Here are the awardees for his steadfast leadership during UPAA's historic period on the occasion of the UPAA Centennial Celebration and its succeeding projects and programs. The UPAA Presidential Merit Award for Service is presented to Mr. Ponciano E. Rivera Jr., UPAA President 2012 to 2015. For her distinguished role as the only woman president of the UPAA who continues to make significant strides in public service and education, the UPAA Presidential Merit Award for Service is presented to Attorney Gladys San Juan Chonco, UPAA President 2011 to 2012. For the reforms he initiated to elevate the University of the Philippines as a premier institution, enhance its impact on society, and provide a conducive environment for learning and research, enabling UP to thrive as a leading institution in the Philippines. The UPAA Presidential Merit Award for Service is presented to Secretary Alfredo E. Pascual, UPAA President 2009 to 2010. Congratulations, Secretary Pascual, for his significant contributions to both national and international security, leaving a lasting legacy in the military community and international relations, and for supporting the restoration of the UP Carillon, a precious, tangible cultural heritage in the Southeast Asia. The UPAA Presidential Merit Award for Service is presented to General Jaime S. de los Santos, UPAA President 2003 to 2006. Thank you, General de los Santos. Our next special awardee is Ambassador Edgardo B. Espiritu, UPAA President for 2 terms. from 1985 to 1988 and from 1990 to 2000. His service as UPAA President was marked by the establishment of our iconic Bahay ng Alumni. Attorney Spiritu received this award personally in the United States from UPAA President Robert Aranton.
Presidential Merit for Service, Merit Award for Service on Edgardo B. Espiritu, ROTC 1956, LLB 1958, LLB 2020, honoris causa, for his lifelong dedication and integrity as a lawyer, diplomat, banker, and public servant, notably his leadership during the 1997 financial crisis, for his exemplary crusade against corruption in government, and for his service as UPAA President, marked by the extraordinary achievements such as the establishment of the iconic Ang Bahay ng Alumni in UP Diliman, Quezon City, given at Los Angeles, California, USA on June 9, 2024. Signed, Robert Lester F. Aranton, President.
Yes!
For his acclaimed career as a formidable Filipino lawyer who has held important roles in the government and private sectors for more than 60 years of his career, creating a legacy beyond his legal practice, the UPAA Presidential Merit Award for Service is presented to Attorney Estelito P. Mendoza, UPAA President from 1979 to 1985. Congratulations, Attorney Mendoza, for his steadfast leadership of the UP Alumni Association through the unprecedented conditions of the COVID-19 pandemic, ensuring the continuation of operations and services during challenging and difficult period. The UPAA Presidential Merit Award for Service is presented to Attorney Reynaldo Lacerna, UPAA President from 2018 to 2023. Mabuhay and congratulations to the awardees, and thank you. And congratulations to the awardees, and thank you. Up next will be the UPAA Distinguished Alumni Awards. In the meantime, let's hear once again from our guest performer, Miss Mika Pineda.
Sorry, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Mika. The UPAA Distinguished Alumni Awards follow next and will be announced by UPAA Director Amina Rasul Bernardo.
The UPAA Distinguished Alumni Awards are conferred on alumni who have demonstrated in their chosen fields exceptional achievements and outstanding contributions that bring about substantial benefits to society and distinct honor to our university. Recognition is given to those achievements and contributions that impact the community which the alumni are present or have been at the local, national, or international level. We encourage you, by the way, to read through the UPAA yearbook, where you will find the full citation for each of our awardees this year. Our first awardee is cited for her dedication as educator, researcher, and radio host, resulting in the improvement of agricultural practices of farmers and their communities, and for guiding policy development in institutions of food production and security. The UPAA Distinguished Alumna in Agriculture Education is presented to Dr. Candida B. Adalia, Bachelor of Science, 1971, Master of Science, 1974, and Doctor of Philosophy, 1982. For her commitment to empower Filipino entrepreneurs in the micro, small, and medium enterprises through the Handa Program Initiative and her research work on business continuity and resilience, the Distinguished Alumna Award for Business Continuity and Disaster Resilience Planning for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises is presented to Ms. Joanna Rose T. Ladaran, Bachelor of Arts 2010, Master of Arts in Education 2020. For protecting and empowering the vulnerable members of society, such as women, children, and persons with disabilities. The UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Community Empowerment is presented to Attorney Maria Dorotea Balasbas Gangkayko, Bachelor of Arts 1981, Bachelor of Laws 1985. For leading Planters Development Bank to support micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSME, in the rural areas, and for steering the Santa Maria de la Strada Multipurpose Cooperative to improve the lives of ordinary citizens, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Microfinancing is presented to Ms. Maria Flordelis F. Aguenza, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1963. The UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Microfinancing is presented to Ms. Maria Flordelis F. Aguenza, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1963. For her service in the banking sector and for her initiatives in socio and civic causes such as the protection of women and children, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Social Development is presented to Ms. Rosalina de la Paz Magat, Bachelor of Arts 1971, Master of Business Administration 1979. For her dedication in the prevention and treatment of tuberculosis and other diseases, and for her relentless efforts in providing medical attention to underprivileged Filipinos in various parts of the country, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Community Service is presented to Dr. Virginia Irene R. Santos, Bachelor of Science, 1975. For initiating programs in gender mainstreaming and women empowerment in the Philippine Rice Research Institute, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award in Community Service for Women Empowerment is presented to Ms. Diadem Gonzalez Esmero, Master of Science in Development Communications, 2004. To gender fairness, social equity, and environmental restoration in the industry of mining and power generation, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Corporate Management Excellence is presented to Ms. Maria Cristina Consunhi Gotianun, Bachelor of Science in Business Economics, 1975. For his dedication to visual arts, particularly in sculpture, and for his adherence to the development of art education in the Philippines, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Culture and the Arts in Sculpture is presented to Mr. Leo Gerardo Leonardo, Bachelor of Fine Arts, 1987. For promoting Filipino culture through mastery of the flute, and for his dedication to make classical music and the compositions of Filipino musicians accessible through mentorship and outreach programs, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Culture and the Arts in Music is presented to Professor Antonio Maige, Music, 1983. For championing the transformative power of film in both academic and community settings and for dedicating his life to the film preservation of Visayan tradition and heritage. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Culture and the Arts in Film Preservation of Visayan Tradition and Heritage is presented to Professor Kevin Peter Amado P. Piamonte, Bachelor of Arts in Communications, 1987. For his writings in the field of law, with great contributions to civil service, and for his outstanding works as poet, playwright, and translator that contribute to the wealth of Philippine literature and theater. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Culture and the Arts in Literature and Theater is presented to Attorney Floyd Douglas Nicholas B. Pichay, Bachelor of Arts in Theater Arts, 1984, and Bachelor of Laws, 1988. For advancing medical education in reproductive health and for contributions to research, training materials, and evidence-based healthcare policies locally and internationally. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Education Innovation is presented to Dr. Mario Philip R. Festin, Bachelor of Science 1978, magna cum laude, and Doctor of Medicine 1983, Master in Health Professions Education 1999. For driving economic development, ensuring job creation, and fostering a conducive environment for sustainable investment growth through his leadership in the Philippine Economic Zone Authority, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Economic Development through Foreign Direct Investment Generation is presented to Mr. Tereso O. Panga, Bachelor of Arts 1991, Master of Industrial Relations 1999. For his 50 years of dedication to elevate the standard of the seafaring industry and for providing fair opportunities in maritime education and manpower services, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Economic and Social Development in the seafaring industry is presented to Mr. Erickson M. Marquez, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1969. For raising the standards of local maritime travel and for providing educational and employment opportunities to local communities, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Entrepreneurship and Employment Creation is presented to Mr. Lucio Roger E. Lim Jr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1978. For championing sustainable tourism and environmental conservation in Palawan by empowering and uplifting women and local communities, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Environmental Conservation is presented to Ms. Mariglo Rosaida Iloa Laririt, Bachelor of Science 1990, magna cum laude. contributions to the local baking industry, as well as his dedication to consumer-centric innovations, which made Gardenia Bakeries Philippines Inc. into an industry powerhouse. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Food Manufacturing and Marketing Management Excellence is presented to Mr. Simplicio P. Umali Jr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, 1974. For his dedication to promote and improve the field of geoscience in the Philippines, and for his unwavering support for budding geoscientists, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Geosciences is presented to Attorney Fernando S. Peñarroyo, Bachelor of Science in Geology, 1985, Bachelor of Laws, 1994. For his effective leadership of the Court of Tax Appeals, for his legal expertise and his integrity as a public servant, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Good Governance in support to taxation jurisprudence is presented to Presiding Justice Roman G. Del Rosario, Bachelor of Laws, 1981. For his government service and enduring advocacy in understanding Islamic perspectives in aid of policy development and lasting peace and human rights, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Peace and National Reconciliation goes to Commissioner Nasser A. Marhumsalik, 1981. Nasser was presented with his award before his untimely passing last July 8, 2024. And to receive the award on his behalf is his daughter, Attorney Nashmailin Marhumsalik. For his conscientious work in anti-trafficking at the Department of Justice and for his contributions to the UP College of Law and the UP Law Center, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Good Governance in protection from human trafficking and other forms of abuse is presented to Attorney Nicholas Felix L.T., Bachelor of Science in Business Economics, 1997, Bachelor of Laws, 2003. For her laudable performance as the Governor of Tarlac, particularly in championing the people's welfare by addressing basic issues on food, health, education, livelihood, and the environment, the UPAA Distinguished Alumni Award for Good Governance in Progressive Local Government is presented to Governor Susan A. Yap, Bachelor of Arts, 1987. For promoting the welfare of Davao City and Mindanao through her initiatives as City Councilor of the 1st District of Davao City and as Chair of the Mindanao Development Authority, the UPAA Distinguished Alumni Award in Good Governance for Mindanao is presented to Secretary Maria Clara Belen Sunga Acosta, Bachelor of Arts in Communications, 1988, Master in Management, 2002. for continuously contributing to scholarship and good practices on logistics and supply chain management, and for assisting in the improvement of transport infrastructure in the Philippines. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in improving competitiveness in Philippine business is presented to Dr. Enrico L. Basilio, Doctor of Public Administration, 2012. For advancing pharmaceutical manufacturing in the Philippines and for her commitment to innovation in both private practice and pharmaceutical research. The UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Industry Innovation is presented to Ms. Maria Rosario Bautista Barangan, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Pharmacy 1985, Master of Science 2005. For championing independent and reliable information in the field of journalism, and for producing works that emphasize the need to uphold press freedom and ensure the safety of journalists. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Journalism is presented to Mr. Jose Roberto Roby A. Alampay, Bachelor of Arts, 1991. For his innovations in the education sector, particularly in the fields of business and management, which have produced more dynamic business graduates, the award for Distinguished UP Alumnus in Leadership in Education is presented to Dr. Winston Conrad B. Padohinog, Bachelor of Arts, 1989.
Thank you, Director Amina. Fellow alumni, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with the presentation of awards for distinguished UP alumni after this musical break from our guest, Mika Pineda.
Before I sing, I want to take this time to congratulate all our awardees. I know we still have another batch, but congratulations. All your efforts have really paid off. And I want to thank UPAA for inviting me once again. Totoo nga namang napakasayang bumalik sa universidad na mahal nating lahat. This one's for all of you. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on a journey to the past. another round of applause for them and for all of you. Thank you.
And go.
Thank you, Ms. Mika Pineda, for indulging the UPAA once again with your participation in our alumni homecoming. And now, we will continue with the presentation of UPAA's Distinguished Alumni Awards, to be announced by Board Director Yeye Marasigan.
Good evening. Here is the next set of Distinguished Alumni Awards. For advancing the field of nursing through research and advocacy, and for her invaluable service to patients and fellow medical professionals alike, the award is presented to Dr. Marlene Cataylo Chance for Leadership in Nursing, Graduate in Nursing, 1975. For pioneering the implementation of information technology in the Philippines, paving the way for more efficient processes in both the public and private sectors, the Distinguished Alumna Award for Leadership in IT Development, Private and Public is presented to Ms. Carol E. Colborn, Bachelor of Science 1971, Master in Business Administration 1981. For pioneering the interventional pediatric cardiology field in the Philippines and revolutionizing the treatment of congenital heart disease across the country, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Medicine for Interventional Pediatric Cardiology is presented to Dr. Jose Jonas E. Del Rosario, Bachelor of Science 1986, magna cum laude, and Doctor of Medicine 1991. For her steadfast leadership in charitable endeavors, in support of the University of the Philippines and toward the improvement of healthcare in the country and abroad, the Distinguished Alumna Award for Leadership in Nursing Education is presented to Ms. Gloria A. Smithka, graduate in Nursing, 1969. For empowering Filipino workers, Filipino spouses, and strengthening Filipino communities in Taiwan, the award for Distinguished Alumna and OFW Empowerment is presented to Ms. Irene S. Nang, Master of Development Communication 2014. Advancing the field of antimicrobial resistance and empowering veterinarians in the Asia-Pacific region. The UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Public Health in Veterinary Microbiology is presented to Dr. Mary Joy N. Gordoncillo, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, 1995. Advancing the field of obstetrics and gynecology in the Philippines, and for dedicating his life as a leader in promoting reproductive health care. The Distinguished Alumnus Award for Public Health in Reproductive Health is presented to Dr. Gregorio B. Pastorfide, Doctor of Medicine, 1967. For his dedication in promoting orthopedic education and research, aiding indigent patients, and serving marginalized communities outside Metro Manila, especially in rural areas in the Philippines. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Public Health Promotion is presented to Dr. Jean-Pierre F. Leung, Bachelor of Science in Basic Medical Sciences, 1990, Doctor of Medicine, 1993. For his academic work on disaster risk reduction and management, and for educating various stakeholders such as the youth, local government units, government agencies, and private organizations worldwide, the Distinguished Alumnus Award for Public Service in Disaster Risk Management is presented to Dr. Glenn F. Fernandez, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, 2002, Diploma in Environment and Natural Sciences Management, 2009. For her excellence and outstanding leadership in the accounting profession and for pushing for women empowerment, diversity, equality, and inclusivity in the workplace, the UPAA Distinguished Alumni Award for Public Service in Financial Management and Audit is presented to Ms. Sharon U. Gabionza Dayoan, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Accountancy, 1992, cum laude. For developing various innovative programs at the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines to protect, promote, and develop the field of intellectual property in the country, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Public Service for Intellectual Property Protection is presented to Attorney Roel S. Barba, Bachelor of Arts, 1985, Bachelor of Laws, 1989. For his unwavering commitment to sharing his expertise in cardiology and his pioneering work in jump-starting the practice of internal medicine in Central Luzon, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Public Service in Medicine is presented to Dr. Edgardo S. Timbol, Doctor of Medicine, 1978. Exceptional performance as an accountant, for sharing her expertise in public accounting through education, and for her generosity as a significant supporter of the UP men's basketball team, the Distinguished Alumni Award for Public Service, Professionalism, and Accountancy is presented to Ms. Betty C. Yap, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Accountancy, 1983. For his significant achievements in PhilHealth offices and his continued dedication to promoting the importance of PhilHealth to the vulnerable sectors of the society, the Distinguished Alumnus Award for Public Service in Public Health Service Promotion is presented to Mr. Delio A. Asiron II, Bachelor of Arts, 1998. For his excellence in chemistry and science education through innovative teaching, extensive research, and dedicated community service. The UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Chemistry and Science Education is presented to Mr. Elmer Rico Mojica, Bachelor of Science 1998, Master of Science 2003. For leading and utilizing modern biotechnology and innovative technologies to breed new crop varieties for Filipinos, and for her mentorship of young scientists in biotechnology, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna for Science and Technology in Agricultural Biotechnology is presented to Dr. Desiree Menancio Hautea, Bachelor of Science in Agriculture 1977, Master of Science 1981. For advancing the field of entomology and promoting biodiversity and arthropod conservation with his teaching and research, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Science and Technology in Arthropod Conservation is presented to Dr. Ireneo Elit Jr., Bachelor of Science in Agriculture 1983, Master of Science 1989, Doctor of Philosophy 2002. For pioneering the infectious disease subspecialty in obstetrics and gynecology in the Philippines, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Science and Technology in Bioethics is presented to Dr. Ricardo Manalastas Jr., Bachelor of Science 1979, cum laude, Doctor of Medicine 1983, Diploma in Bioethics 2005, Master of Science 2016. For his groundbreaking research and innovative diagnostic tools which have advanced veterinary science, aiding in the control of major animal disease outbreaks and benefiting both industry stakeholders and government agencies, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Science and Technology in Molecular Epidemiology is presented to Dr. Dennis V. O'Malley, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine 2007, magna cum laude. For her pioneering work in plant breeding and genetics, which revolutionized the ornamental horticulture industry, the UPAA Distinguished Alumna Award for Science and Technology in Ornamental Crops Breeding is presented to Dr. Teresita Lantin Rosario, Bachelor of Science in Agriculture 1964, Master of Science 1968. For his pioneering work in vegetable breeding and his leadership that advanced the national food security agenda, benefiting farmers and elevating the agricultural sector in the Philippines, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Science and Technology in Vegetable Breeding is presented to Dr. Rodel Maghirang, Bachelor of Science in Sugar Technology 1977, Master of Science 1985, Doctor of Philosophy 1993. For his exemplary contributions to advance the Philippines-specific scientific research capabilities, especially in disease research and vaccine development, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award for Science and Technology in Veterinary Microbiology is presented to Dr. Homer D. Pantua, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine 1999. For For his empathetic leadership, community service, and nutrition entrepreneurship that continues to deliver positive and long-lasting impact to rural communities, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Social Entrepreneurship is presented to Mr. Aristelo Asilo, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition 2007, Master in Management 2018. For his visionary leadership and dedication to financial inclusion, which transformed Asialink into a leading financier, supporting countless micro, small, and medium enterprises, the UPAA Distinguished Alumnus Award in Social Entrepreneurship and Banking is presented to Mr. Robert B. Jordan Jr., Bachelor of Arts 1985, ROTC 1985. For her 40 years of shaping professionalism and excellence in television and media productions and educational advocacies, and her leadership role in fostering alumni relationships, the UPAA Distinguished Alumni Award in Television Arts and Media is presented to Ms. Maria Lourdes Malu Choa Fagar, Bachelor of Arts, 1979.
Thank you, Director Marasigan. And that sums up our Distinguished Alumni Awards for 2024. We will now move to the presentation of our Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Awards. The announcements will be made by UPAA Board Director Raul Reyes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For his foresight and innovation that established his niche in the automotive industry, which has provided employment and opened business opportunities in the Philippines, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Mr. Egmedio Cesar D. Jose, Business Administration 1967. Binabasa sa akin. Oo. Our first awardee is cited for his foresight and leadership and for his commitment to causes that uplift different sectors of society, especially through the access to free and meaningful education. The UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Secretary Juan Edgardo M. Angara, Bachelor of Laws, 2000. For his illustrious career as a respected legal practitioner in Asia, and for the wide extent of his service to others above and beyond his profession, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Award Achievement is presented to Attorney Benjamin T. Bacoro, Bachelor of Arts, 1964, Bachelor of Laws, 1969. for her valuable contribution to nursing education and for championing the empowerment of Filipino nurses in the Philippines and in the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Australia, Oceania. The UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Ms. Violeta A. Lopez, graduating in nursing 1971. For his foresight and innovation that established his niche in the automotive industry, which has provided employment and opened business opportunities in the Philippines. The UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Mr. Egmedio Cesar D. Jose, Business Administration 1967. For earning global respect for Filipino architects and environmental planners, and for advocating what is environmentally sustainable and for the Philippines and the world, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Mr. Felino Palafox Jr., Master of Environmental Planning 1974. For uplifting the Filipino spirit with the beauty and utility, art, and function of his designs, and for ensuring the best for the environment and for the people, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Architect Philip H. Recto, Bachelor of Science in Architecture 1970. For dedicating 5 decades in fighting for the rights of the Filipino-American community, making sure that his kababayans are legally protected in every way, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Attorney Reuben Seguritan, Bachelor of Arts 1966 and Bachelor of Laws 1970. For devoting 5 decades of his life to public health and the empowerment of communities, and for mentoring and supporting the next generation of scientists and health practitioners. The UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Dr. Francisco S. C., Bachelor of Science 1970, Doctor of Medicine 1975. For the countless lives he saved, transformed, and uplifted, and for the lifetime of inspiration he continues to impart to doctors, medical professionals, and healthcare workers. The UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Dr. Jaime Z. Galvez Tan, Bachelor of Science 1970, Doctor of Medicine 1974. For the impact of his law practice for more than 50 years, and for his service concerning labor relations in the national and international spheres, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Attorney Ancheta K. Tan, Bachelor of Laws, 1966. her 7 decades of service to the people and the country, and as dedicated educator and writer. The UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Dr. Maria Lourdes Guillermo Tayao, Bachelor of Science in Education, 1952, Master of Arts in Teaching, 1964, and Doctor of Philosophy, 1990. Congratulations. Finally, for his laudable service as Ambassador of the Philippines and for ensuring the welfare of the overseas Filipinos he committed to serve, the UPAA Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award is presented to Ambassador Jesus I. Yabes, Bachelor of Arts, 1970, Master of Public Administration, 1977, and Bachelor of Laws, 1983. Congratulations. That concludes the last set of major awards for our distinguished alumni. Congratulations, and may you all remain worthy of your awards. And now for the last, most compelling of all awards we have presented tonight, may I call on Director Bill Pamintuan to do us the honor.
Thank you, Director Raul. Congratulations to all the awardees. Can we please give them a big round of applause? We now come to the final award. Our awardee was chosen for his strategic and outstanding leadership in the field of business, steering a big conglomerate engaged in housing, power, water services, and mining, and for his continuing support to the UP College of Engineering. Fellow alumni, ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2024 UPAA Most Distinguished Alumnus at the helm of DMCI Holdings Corporation, an icon in the housing and mining industry, a pillar of the UP College of Engineering. It is our pride and joy to give this award to Engineer Isidro Almeda Consuni, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, class of 1971. Congratulations, Boss Sid.
University of the Philippines President Angelo Jimenez, UP Chancellor, UP Alumni Association President Robert Aranton, and directors, faculty, and staff, honored guests, fellow awardees, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. To stand before you this evening not just as an awardee, but a representative of a remarkable group of individuals. It's an honor beyond words. It feels unreal that I am an ordinary student when I was here in UP. I spent more time outside the classroom than inside. Being active in Beta Epsilon fraternity and the Association of Civil Engineering Students. I even took a year off when I was restless and didn't want to study. I kept myself busy, and to earn some money, I worked for the motor pool of my father and logging concession, which also gave me, my father was also given the same distinctive award in 2016. I consider my time away from school well spent. I learned to interact with people from all walks of life. I discovered the importance of productivity, efficiency, and cash flow running a business when I was 18 years old. Eventually, I returned to UP. Kulang ang pera. And earned my civil engineering degree so I could make something of myself. It took me 6 years to finish a 5-year course. This award means a lot to me because of the journey that brought me here. I'm sure other awardees feel the same way. So on behalf of the 2024 UPAA awardees, I extend our deepest gratitude for this very prestigious recognition. Tonight, we celebrate the individual and the collective achievements of the 96 scholar ng bayan. I am proud to say that our group includes my younger sister, Christina, who has been recognized as a corporate management excellence. Some of the awardees are also my friends and colleagues from business, industry, media, and government. Senator and now DepEd Secretary, Attorney Sani Angara, whom we are all rooting to tell us what it takes to make this important new challenge successful. Attorney Ruel Barba, Director General of the Intellectual Property Office. And of course, our hardworking and beautiful President of Celebrity Club, Attorney Dot Ngangkaiko. Though we come from different generations, colleges, and professions, we are united by our shared love, relevance, and memories of UP. Because here, we learn to ask questions, forge lifelong friendships, and found mentors who challenge us to think boldly, critically, and creatively. We're grateful for the UP Alumni Association for recognizing our efforts, and to our families, mentors, and colleagues for their constant support. More importantly, we're grateful to the Filipino people whose unwavering support has made UP the beacon of education that it still is today. As we look to the future, we're filled with both optimism and renewed sense of responsibility. I believe this award is not a culmination of our life work, but a reminder that our work, insofar as bayan, scholar ng bayan, is far from over. Marami pa tayong kailangan gawin at ayusin sa Pilipinas. Marami pa tayong kailangan tulungan sa ating kababayan. Marami pong salamat at mahalin natin ang Universidad ng Pilipinas. Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations to Engineer Isidro Consunhi. Mabuhay po kayo. We will now pause for a few minutes to allow all of our awardees on stage to have a group photo with President Jimenez, Regent Aranton, and Engineer Consunhi. And please be advised that photos of the awardees with families may take place at the end of our program. Thank you and congratulations to our awardees. And right now, fellow alumni, we would like to call the UPAA's Vice President and overall Chair of our Homecoming Committee, Mr. Roel Castro, for his closing remarks.
Magandang gabi po sa lahat. The evening is still young. It's just 8 o'clock. So we still have a lot of time. To our UP President, Angelo Jimenez, President Gigil, members of the Board of Regents, chancellors and officers of the UP system, my fellow alumni, ladies and gentlemen, maayong gabi. As we draw this momentous evening to a close, I just want to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who has played a part in making tonight a big, big success. First and foremost, let me once again congratulate all our 96 Outstanding Alumni for 2024, led by our most distinguished alumnus, Engineer Isidro Kunsunhi. Your contribution, dedication, and accomplishments continue to inspire all of us, and we are incredibly proud to call you one of our own. This gathering is a powerful reminder of the enduring spirit of the UP community. Despite the challenges we have faced, from the pandemic to the limitations of virtual interactions, we have persisted and continued to honor the best among us. In fact, it is through this pandemic and limitations that the best of us came out. Tonight is not just a celebration of individual achievements, but also of our collective resilience and unity as a community. We are deeply grateful for the participation of our guest performer, Ms. Micaela Pineda. A round of applause, please. And our announcer, our UPAA Director, Dr. Maki Galvez, who's not only a doctor but also can be a DJ, who brought elegance and warmth to our celebration. I would also like to acknowledge UPLB Chancellor Dong Camacho and his team for the stunning floral arrangement and stage decor that we have this evening. And to the UPAA staff, your tireless efforts behind the scenes have been invaluable. And I assure you tonight you can sleep. Ay, hindi pa pala. Tomorrow night, because we still have activities tomorrow. Because they haven't been sleeping the last 2 months. My sincere thanks also go to the Program Director, Mr. Alex Cortez, and to the production team for ensuring everything runs smoothly. Well, in spite of having 96 awardees, we are still on time since it's just 8:05 p.m. We're still on time. It's just 8:05. Well, to the UP Corps of Sponsors, headed by Ms. Charmaine Doroteo and Mr. Robert Coswella of the UP Vanguards, and TV UP, led by Executive Director and former UP Open University Chancellor, Dr. Gigi Alfonso, for broadcasting this event on TV UP, YouTube, and Signal TV Channel 101. So in behalf of the UP Alumni Association, I would like to thank again UP President Angelo Gigil Jimenez and his office for their unwavering support. My heartfelt thanks also go to my colleagues, to the UPAA Board of Directors, particularly our President who also doesn't sleep, President and Alumni Regent Robert Lester Aranton, and Director Kabi Cabalya, and everyone who played key roles in making tonight's program a big success. And also to Regent Raul Padanganan for lending us the hospital on wheels of the Cardinal Santos Hospital, which is parked outside kasi alumni gathering. So baka may kailangan ng medical services. But I guess nobody needs it since it's just 8 o'clock. It's still early. So as we part ways tonight, let us carry forward the spirit of honor, excellence, service, and unity that defines the University of the Philippines. Together, we will continue to make a positive impact on our communities, our nation, as well as the world. Mabuhay ang UP! Mabuhay tayong lahat and one UP. Congratulations. Well, at this point in time, let us all please rise for the exit of the colors, and please stay standing for the singing of our beloved alma mater song, UP Naming Mahal.
Sir, nice one. Regards kay EKR.
Oh, we
Yes, sir. Of course. Jesus, Allah, utang na loob namin sa inyo. Grabe. How many elections did the EKR support? Me and my father, not just me, my father. So, give me my best. Wait lang. Help us all with the Italian music. Only thing that the foundation of my CBS. Thank you very much.
And that brings to a close the UPAA Awards ceremonies. You may now take photos with our awardees on stage. Thank you and have a good evening, everyone. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.